On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Muse.
A source of inspiration, particularly for creative endeavors such as writing or art, a mythical spirit thought to inspire poets and artists.
Examples:
Muse inspiration. Creative muse. She gazed out the window, deep in thought, as if waiting for her muse to strike.
Applaud.
To express approval of someone or something by clapping the hands.
Examples:
Applaud his courage. Applaud the orchestra. I enthusiastically applaud my rival's achievement.
Mannered.
Behaving artificially or exaggeratedly, often to appear more sophisticated or cultured than one is, marked by artificiality or affected behavior.
Examples:
Mannered conversation. Mannered tone. Her overly mannered behavior made her seem insincere and artificial.
Improbable.
Not likely to happen or be true, unlikely, having a low probability or chance of occurring.
Examples:
Improbable story. Improbable event. It is improbable that we will find a solution to this problem overnight.
Cathedral.
The main Christian church of a bishop's diocese, which is often the largest and most important church in the area.
Examples:
Cathedral school. Cathedral choir. The cathedral's stained glass windows depicted scenes from the Bible.
Pagoda.
A type of Asian temple with multiple stories and curved or sloping roofs, often used as a place of worship or a religious monument.
Examples:
Burmese pagoda. Ancient pagoda. The 5-story pagoda stood tall and majestic in the center of the temple courtyard.
Unmake.
To destroy or undo something that has already been made or created, to reverse the effects of something previously done or achieved.
Examples:
Unmake a contract. Unmake a friendship. Sometimes it's better to unmake a decision and start over than to continue down the wrong path.
Optimism.
A feeling or the belief that good things will happen, or the quality of being full of hope and emphasizing the positive aspects of a situation.
Examples:
Sense of optimism. Political optimism. There is considerable optimism that the economy will recover soon.
Ecstasy.
A state of overwhelming happiness, joy, or pleasure, an emotional or mental state of intense feelings of delight or happiness that is often accompanied by intense physical sensations.
Examples:
Ecstasy pills. State of ecstasy. She danced with ecstasy as her favorite band played their hit song.
Evangelical.
Relating to or advocating a form of Protestant Christianity that emphasizes personal conversion and faith over religious rituals and central authority within the Church.
Examples:
Evangelical mission. Evangelical Christian group. The evangelical pastor delivered a powerful sermon to his congregation.
Pessimism.
A tendency to see the worst in things and anticipate adverse outcomes. A belief that the world is generally bad or that something will go wrong more often than it will go right.
Examples:
Deep pessimism. Sense of pessimism. The CEO's constant pessimism about the company's future affected employee morale.
Disbeliever.
A person who does not believe in something, such as a religion or idea.
Examples:
Persuade a disbeliever. Stubborn disbeliever. Despite the evidence, she remained a disbeliever in the theory of evolution.
Expressive.
Capable of conveying thoughts, emotions, or ideas effectively, showing or revealing one's thoughts or feelings clearly and vividly, characterized by a high degree of expressiveness.
Examples:
Expressive artwork. Expressive language. Her expressive dance moves captivated the audience during the performance.
Espresso.
A strong, concentrated, and finely ground coffee beverage, typically served in a small cup or demitasse originating in Italy, which is characterized by its rich, dark flavor and thick, foamy crema on top.
Examples:
Double espresso. Espresso machine. I ordered an espresso shot to add to my latte.
Neuter.
Having no or neither gender, not specifically male or female, referring to a grammatical category that is used for nouns that do not have a distinction between masculine and feminine forms.
Examples:
Neuter animals. The neuter gender in some languages. It's recommended to get your pet a neuter surgery to prevent overpopulation.
Mute.
Silent, not speaking or unable to speak, not expressed or articulated.
Examples:
Mute button. Mute sound. The actor played a mute character and had to rely on facial expressions to portray his emotions.
Disturb.
To interrupt someone who is trying to work, sleep, etc.
Examples:
Disturb the peace. Disturb his sleep. Tourists frequently disturb the island's delicate natural balance.
Anesthetic.
A substance that is administered to a person or an animal to produce a loss of sensation or consciousness so that medical or surgical procedures can be performed without causing pain.
Examples:
Anesthetic injection. Local anesthetic. The dentist administered an anesthetic to numb the patient's mouth before the procedure.
Abyss.
A deep, dark, or seemingly bottomless chasm or void.
Examples:
The abyss of time. An abyss of hopelessness. The deep sea is an abyss of mystery and discovery.
Formaldehyde.
A colorless, flammable liquid with a strong, pungent smell used as a preservative and in the manufacture of various products.
Examples:
Formaldehyde solution. Formaldehyde odor. Exposure to high levels of formaldehyde can irritate the eyes, nose, and throat, as well as respiratory problems and cancer.
Conserve.
To protect something, especially the natural environment or culture, from change, damage, or destruction.
Examples:
Means to conserve energy. Conserve coal resources. Children must be taught to conserve our natural environment.
Obstruct.
To block or interfere with the passage, movement, or action of something or someone.
Examples:
Obstruct an airway. Obstruct a bill. The road was blocked by a fallen tree, obstructing the path for all vehicles.
Confrontation.
The act of facing or dealing with something directly and openly, a direct and often hostile encounter or disagreement.
Examples:
Confrontation at the national level. Confrontation with others. The confrontation between the two leaders was broadcast live on television.
Wondrous.
Inspiring amazement or admiration, extremely beautiful and impressive.
Examples:
Wondrous sight. Wondrous adventure. The wondrous beauty of the sunset left us all in awe.
Incarnate.
In bodily form, embodied.
Examples:
Incarnate spirit. A devil incarnate. The ancient people worshipped the incarnate deity.
Inexplicable.
Unable to be explained, understood, or accounted for, mysterious or puzzling.
Examples:
Inexplicable event. Inexplicable decision. The reason for his sudden disappearance from work was inexplicable.
Programmatic.
Relating to or characterized by a systematic plan or program, especially one implemented using computers or other methods.
Examples:
Make a programmatic decision. Programmatic framework. The advertising platform uses a programmatic approach to match ads to relevant websites and mobile apps automatically.
Banal.
Lacking originality, creativity, or freshness, uninteresting or dull, due to being overused or overly familiar.
Examples:
banal conversation, banal plot. The restaurant's menu had a banal selection of generic dishes with no unique or exciting options.
Frontal.
Relating to the front, situated at or directed towards the front, frontal can also refer to a meteorological term for a weather system that is moving from west to east.
Examples:
frontal assault, frontal attack. He suffered a severe frontal collision in the car accident.
Obscurity.
The state of being hard to see or understand, lack of clarity or distinction.
Examples:
sink into obscurity, obscurity of expression. The obscurity of the author's writing style made it difficult to understand the book.
Mystical.
Relating to or characterized by spiritual powers, beyond ordinary understanding.
Examples:
mystical intuition, mystical belief. While meditating, he had a mystical experience and felt a sense of unity with the universe.
Imitate.
To copy the speech, behavior, appearance, etc. of someone or something.
Examples:
imitate painting styles, imitate animal sounds. He imitated the modus operandi of the famous phantom thief.
Illusory.
Not real or true, based on or having the nature of an illusion.
Examples:
illusory wealth, illusory hope. The promise of easy money turned out to be illusory.
Intellect.
The ability to think logically and comprehend information, especially at an advanced level.
Examples:
enrich my intellect, human intellect. Your intellect is capable of distinguishing among similar objects.
Intimacy.
Close familiarity or friendship, a close, familiar, and usually affectionate or loving personal relationship with another person.
Examples:
on terms of intimacy, build intimacy. They were looking for intimacy in their relationship and wanted to be close to each other.
Evasion.
The act of avoiding or escaping from someone or something, such as an opponent, a pursuer, or an unpleasant situation.
Examples:
evasion of responsibility. Take shelter in evasion. The evasion of his responsibility was reprehensible.
Endemic.
Of a disease or other problem, regularly found among particular people or in a certain area.
Examples:
endemic disease, cholera endemic area. Malaria is endemic in many tropical countries.
Grapple.
To make a strenuous effort to solve a problem, to engage in a close fight or conflict without weapons.
Examples:
Grapple with problem. Grapple with each other. He needed to grapple with structural reforms to improve the company's revenue.
Intertwine.
To twist together or become twisted together.
Examples:
Intertwine thread. Intertwine story. The vines intertwine to form a thick canopy overhead.
Visceral.
Relating to or affecting the internal organs, instinctive or emotional rather than rational, characterized by deep-seated emotional reactions or responses.
Examples:
Visceral organ. Visceral fear. After watching the horror movie, she had a visceral reaction and couldn't sleep all night.
Prosaic.
Lacking excitement, imagination, or originality, dull, ordinary, or commonplace, relating to or characteristic of prose rather than poetry.
Examples:
Prosaic language. Prosaic approach. The book's prosaic writing style left me uninterested despite the dramatic premise.
Enigmatic.
Difficult to understand or explain, mysterious or puzzling.
Examples:
Enigmatic smile. Enigmatic behavior. The enigmatic ancient civilization's disappearance remains unsolved.
Habitual.
Commonly used or repeated.
Examples:
Habitual absence. Habitual overreading. Habitual smoking and drinking cause lifestyle disease.
Shackle.
A metal ring, bar, or other device used to confine, restrain, or limit freedom of movement, a restraint or impediment of any kind.
Examples:
Shackle chains. Metal shackle. The prisoner wore heavy shackles on his wrists and ankles.
Instill.
To impart, introduce, or cause to be absorbed gradually.
Examples:
Instill confidence. Instill medication into my eye. The teacher attempted to instill the importance of hard work in her students.
Untouched.
Not touched or disturbed by anyone or anything, not having been altered, changed, or affected in any way.
Examples:
Untouched wilderness. Untouched landscape. The abandoned house was untouched for years, with vines growing all over it.
Refract.
To bend or alter the direction of light, sound, or particles as they pass through different substances or mediums, to cause something to appear distorted or altered.
Examples:
Refract light. Refract sound. The morning sun refracted off the dew on the grass, creating a beautiful rainbow.
Juxtaposition.
The act or an instance of placing two or more things close to one another, often to highlight a contrast or comparison between them.
Examples:
Artistic juxtaposition. Unusual juxtaposition. The painting's juxtaposition of bright colors and dark shadows created a striking effect.
Pinpoint.
To locate or identify the exact position in space or time of something.
Examples:
Pinpoint the problem. Pinpoint signs of manipulation. This radar quickly pinpoints the position of the enemy.
Sideways.
Towards or from the side, with one side forward or to the front, adjective, of movement, at an angle.
Examples:
Fall sideways. A sideways market. She glanced sideways at the conversation of the boy she was interested in.
Amnesia.
A condition in which a person is unable to remember things, often as a result of brain damage, shock, or illness.
Examples:
Childhood amnesia. Amnesia by trauma. The accident caused her to suffer from temporary amnesia, and she couldn't remember anything that happened before the collision.
Rehash.
To discuss or go over something, especially ideas or information, that has already been discussed or gone over before. To present old material in a new or modified form.
Examples:
Rehash old ideas. Rehash a story. I don't want to rehash the same argument we had last night.
Accolade.
An expression of praise, honor, or approval, often in the form of an award or ceremonial gesture, a sign of recognition or achievement.
Examples:
Accolade ceremony. Professional accolade. The actor received an accolade for his outstanding performance in the play.
Unheard.
Not heard, listened to, or noticed, not having been brought to public attention.
Examples:
An unheard story. Previously unheard of economic development. The unheard melody was beautiful and touched everyone's hearts.
Meaningless.
Having no meaning, direction, or purpose.
Examples:
A meaningless endeavor. Do a meaningless task. This experiment's results are meaningless because the other conditions are not identical.
Bury.
To place a dead body in the ground, grave, or tomb.
Examples:
Bury in the earth. Bury emotion. There is plenty of space to bury everyone.
Pluralistic.
A society or system composed of multiple diverse groups or elements.
Examples:
Pluralistic society. Pluralistic democracy. The city is known for its pluralistic culture, with people from different ethnicities and backgrounds living together.
Underlie.
To be the support, basis, hidden cause of something, to be located under or below.
Examples:
Underlie the theory of the Big Bang. Underlie the current economic deadlock. His bitter experiences underlie his moral principles.
Cantilever.
A long projecting beam or structure that is anchored at one end and carries a load at the other end, often used to support balconies, walkways, and bridges.
Examples:
Cantilever beam. Cantilever bridge. The designer utilized a cantilever technique to create a sleek and modern staircase.
Dizzy.
Having or causing a whirling sensation and not able to keep balance.
Examples:
Feel dizzy. Had a dizzy spell. Professional skaters can spin fast on the ice without getting dizzy.
Ready-made.
Of a product already made or prepared, of an idea or solution, preconceived or complete and requiring no further development or work.
Examples:
Ready-made templates. Ready-made curtains. I prefer using ready-made meals when short on time and don't feel like cooking from scratch.
Carving.
The act or process of cutting or shaping a hard material, such as wood or stone, into a specific form or design.
Examples:
A wood carving. Carving instrument. The intricate carving on the wooden box was the work of a master craftsman.
Totalitarian.
Of or relating to a system of government in which a single political party has complete control and power.
Examples:
Totalitarian ideology. Totalitarian state. The government was criticized for having a totalitarian regime.
Individuality.
The qualities or characters that distinguish a particular person or thing from others of the same kind.
Examples:
Your individuality. Emphasize individuality. He has a strong sense of individuality.
Skyline.
The outline of buildings and other structures against the sky, especially when viewed from a distance.
Examples:
Skyline view. Downtown skyline. The skyline of the city was dotted with tall buildings.
Resilient.
Able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions.
Examples:
A hard and resilient steel. Resilient population. She is a resilient person and has always bounced back from setbacks.
Authoritarian.
Characterized by strict, absolute control and obedience to authority or rules, dictatorial and lacking in personal freedoms or individual rights.
Examples:
Authoritarian practice, authoritarian government. The authoritarian leadership style left no room for dissent or alternative opinions.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
Environmental determinant, a determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Steer.
To control the direction or movement of a vehicle, to direct a course of action, to guide or motivate someone.
Examples:
Steer a steady course, steer a conversation. The captain told him to steer the ship north.